return. Took an unintentional longer break than I had intended, but I guess it was needed, so. Welcome in, everybody. The time zone. Hope everyone is having a good morning, afternoon, or night. Hope everyone's ready for some 2-Point Hospital. Ma'am. Promised we would play some of that. I wanted to make sure we did that. And I also wanted to say thank you again for the amazing 12 streams. 12 days streaming for Starlight. It was very successful. We raised a total of $1,005. And the whole charity, it's still running, by the way. The charity, it's running until the end of the month, but double check where they are at. They are currently at 100K, so that's super awesome. So that's amazing, and so I am so glad we were able to help with that in our own way. And then to remind everyone what that unlocked with the milestones. Hey, Arg, how are you? So for today, we are looking at... Where were we? So we unlocked milestones. Full of that. So at 1,000, we unlocked on Crafty Hands the Witty Mitchy costume build, which will be done all of next year. And then over here, hey Dark, how are you? Then for 2027, it unlocked the go live of the Cobblemon Minecraft server. That's when it'll launch. I'll be working on it next year. And so that's something else that got unlocked at the 1,000 mark. At 690, we had a secret unlock where a Crafty Hands project will be worked on. It's evolving a little bit. It was originally going to be a doll project, but it is now actually being revamped a little bit. I'm discussing some stuff with the individual to figure out what we're going to do. So I will give more details on the Crafty Hand channel. At 500, you all unlock the water park sim crowd control. And that is going to be done during the Streamiversary stream. That'll come up in January, so we will do that. And yeah. So, and I already started Ducky Shoe unlock, so that is already in progress. So, and we almost finished one shoe. So, yeah. Can do. So, yeah. But essentially, just wanted to say thank you again so much for the awesome 12 days of streaming. That was a very fun event. It was a lot of days in a row between the two channels, so I appreciate everyone sticking with me on that. But now we're going back to our originally programmed streaming setup. Granted, for next year I'm actually looking at changing my streaming when I'm going to be streaming and how frequent. I'm trying to look into increasing a little bit, but we'll talk about that later. Update clickbait stuff. I will do that later.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Yeah, that seems right. Can I go play golf yet? So yeah, 2 Point Hospital has the same humor set as 2 Point Museum. There isn't really, you know. On my most recent trip to the hospital, I found myself thinking, this place needs more animals. But which animals would be appropriate for a medical facility as well as good company for our patients and staff? Yaks? Emus? Platypuses? I quickly realized that I wasn't fit to make that decision alone. I'd like to investigate which creatures would be most suitable for this task. Above all else, they should improve the overall alive-dead ratio in a given hospital. The Superb Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug Network to contribute to the project and collect the rewards. Thank you for your continued cooperation, Sophie Nova, CEO of Bungle Technologies. Okay, how's game volume? Now, sorry, the intro was a little loud. Seems good. Okay, we'll adjust it if we need to. Get that streak. Robert Dross, Gil Vault, Peggy Chunder. General practitioner's office. Great. Before we officially open, we'll need GP's office.
No soiling the hospital.
Dr. Whom. We diagnosed first patients.
Travel information. Buses to the hospital will be busier than buses from the hospital.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
Right, I forgot I added in the DLC with the with the cars. Get
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient. Maintenance required in GP's office.
we don't want things to catch on fire. Pose.
Now taking applications for a new PA announcer.
New illness clamp discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go, afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patients for treatment into our pharmacy.
Litterers will take the place of their rubbish in the bin.
Charlie work. Drinks, snack machines are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins around. We're hearing some reports of new illness in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build some new diagnoses rooms if the GP isn't certain.
Announcement. Try not to die.
Okay. I don't know, Phyllis. That's a tall order.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
I like they pulled through the certain lines throughout all the games. Nurse, please go to the pharmacy. New illness discovered. Misery guts. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patients for treatment to our pharmacy. Nihilistic semicolon. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy, or with witchcraft.
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well, more catchy music coming right up.
Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bed face. A quite alarming contortioning of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a ward in order to treat them. Oh, I do. I need them. Words can be used for diagnosis and treats a range of illnesses. There are 3 patients with lightheadedness. With lightheadedness.
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
Lightheadedness. Mm-hmm.
Please look out for invisible and potentially lethal diseases.
I think these people have lightheadedness. Yes, lightheadedness. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. I see. Shall we see? How the procedure is done? It'll be fine. Weird at all, because this game is not weird at all. Great. They look great.
Patients are reminded not to believe in ghosts.
It was so pleasant. We'll watch it again.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Do you ever feel like someone's watching? Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, the hospital has been rewarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
Okay.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Yeah, totally different pace. Build psychiatry. We've been contacted by Bungle Technologies, who run various research hospitals across the country. They have an interesting proposition for us. Their psychiatry license was recently revoked due to an incident with, well, let's best not get into it. They want to send us psychiatry patients, and in exchange, will allow us to buy some of their latest technology. Well, that doesn't seem sus at all. Until our organization acquires a research license, we need all the technology we can get our hands on. Okay. Again, doesn't seem sus at all. Sure. Staff members. The walk. So totally not using people as guinea pigs. No. Not at all. Totally normal, ethical. Are you giggling at the walking?
Staff are reminded to get back to work.
It just gets progressively sillier. And I haven't even seen all the new DLC. So, like, this is all pretty early on content. Oh, what do we get? Our doctors have discovered a new illness, mock star. Patients believe themselves to be one of the greatest rock stars in the world has ever seen, but they are sadly gaga. We'll send the patients for treatment in our psychiatry.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Okay, we need to hire another. I have Carlton Sauce, Simon Panther. Hmm. I see. There's they have a fair amount of mock pop stars in this. I wonder if these are the ones that they sent over to us.
Please look out for invisible and potentially lethal diseases.
Oh. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, verbal diarrhea. This The disease people can't stop talking about. Verbal diarrhea spreads fast and can be heard for miles. Patient is seeking treatment. We will need the pharmacy in order to treat them.
Mortimer, you've just won another Grand Point final. How do you do it? Well, I couldn't do it without my cheesy gubbins. Cheesy gubbins, the answer to every question.
More 2 Point, more Outtro. This is 2 Point Radio.
The good thing there isn't Twitch integration for this, Inspector, or you'd just be causing a whole bunch of problems.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
You know, verbal happening all over the place. Making some money. Okay. Okay. One of the sound effects sounds like one of the sound effects in Date Everything. I just realized. So technically, Date Everything sounds like this game. Okay. Word required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Lazy bones. Skeletal fatigue caused by a lack of calcium in the diet. Upon diagnosis, the patient should be immediately rushed to the ward. Wait, while they're fed milk and cookies. I almost missed that part of the treatment. Okay, here we go. Illnesses. Wait. Here, let me read that again. Oh, almost had a break. Upon diagnosis, the patient should be immediately rushed to the ward where they must sleep for several days whilst being fed milk and cookies by a nurse. Amazing. Okay, we're about to go into an ad break. So while we do that, I will take a break as well. So I will see you on the other side of the ad break. And we will learn about more very real, very curious illnesses from 2 Point Hospital. Okay, and we're back. I forgot also, because they're not, I don't think they're here to defend themselves. So, muhahaha. I want to say nice things. Hey, Cassie. I want to say nice things about Alex. Um, as they, Alex likes Stitch, gifted some subs. I wanted to say thank you. And then they also got some gifties. I wanted to say thank you for those because those arrived. The Sussy Chicken wallet is as hilariously sussy as you would expect it to be. I can show it on the cat cam one sec. So everyone look at the cat cam. So yeah, hey Cassie, can you do a shout out for Alex for me? They also got me this giant axolotl. So it was a bunch of karmic slap fighting that it was happening. So the little sussy chicken bag, the little sussy chicken is a wallet. Yeah. I'll show it off on Crafty Hands. Like, I'll actually show it as a wallet. It's a lot easier to show on the Crafty Hands channel, but yeah. So yeah, on the head, it opens up in the head, and then it like perfectly fits like just enough stuff for like wallets. It's perfect, which is why I wanted it, because it was like just the right size. Because I don't carry purses and stuff. That's like not my thing. Oops. It's okay, Cassie. You got this. The chicken is how you look at your email sometimes. The way the chicken looks is just so flippin' funny. And it makes me laugh all the time. Oh, here. I can get it. I'm still in Be Right Back screen. Unless you got it, Inspector. Imagine going to the bank with that wallet. I think it's perfect. Like, I'm here to deposit money, and then you like pull out the saucy chicken, and it's like staring at everyone. I think it's perfect. Oh, here comes the boy. No, wait, Posey, no, don't come over here. Why? Never mind. The boy has decided to sit next to me. Saw the cat tower shaking, but he has decided to come sit next to me because I have cheese. You're not getting any of the cheese. No. But yeah. And then Nessa thought they were being sneaky. Thank you, Inspector. Nessa thought they were being sneaky and got a thing for the cat corner, a little cat sleeping bag that's in a leaf shape. So that's going to be really cute when that arrives. And then Inspector also got something for the cat corner, a little strawberry food dish that'll be used for cat treats specifically. So anytime you all redeem cat treats in the future, that's where the cat treats will go for them. So that's how we're going to do that. Perfect. Thank you for doing the shout out. Oh, I'm not surprised by any stretch. Yeah, there's no surprise. That's why I don't get, like, grumpy at y'all. I'm very proud of you all, actually. Gift gremlining. Do they like blankets? Oh, yeah. So they're not currently on view because they're currently on the bottom beds off camera, but they are very much still in use. The dog was actually laying in the axolotl cat bed, which is way too small for her, but she was laying in it anyways, and one of the cat blankets was in there, so it's also doggo approved. So, yeah. But yes, the blanket, there's one blanket in the bottom bed, one in the little tower, tuck tower, and one on the tower. Well, that one got knocked down, so I might want to fix that one. So yeah, they're definitely using them. Had Gremlins finish funding kiddos' communication iPad? Well, yeah. Karma, good karma begets good karma. That's how it works. Of course, I try to deflect good karma to others where I can.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
But if I get hit, I'm not surprised. I have a staff room, do I? Oh, oops. Oops.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
I went to a holistics nature commune last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract.
A pickle
It cost
platter,
me
a
month's
pudding
wages,
platter.
but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still
Gonna
can't eat
unlock
gravy
those.
though.
But yeah, like I said, I'm currently in hibernation. But I will be back. And I has plans. Well. I will say, there was something set in motion before I went into hibernation for one individual, and they will be getting hit, I believe, on Monday. So, and they have no clue. But that's all I will say. No. You sleep. Sleep. I'm just saving and building the budget a little bigger because it's gonna build into the streamathon. That's why. For the streamiversary. That's why. Because we have that coming up in January. What we got? What?
Attention. Could Oulu's kudosh please be handed in at reception? Thank you. Doctor required in GP's office.
Well, Inspector, what do you have to worry about? Not like you're a target of any of this. What do you mean? Say unconvincing.
Announcement. It's happening again.
We totally we're not saying nice
In
things
today's
about you.
headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit.
Wait,
He
wait.
made this announcement
Wait,
floating over
wait.
Croquembouche
Alex,
in his new
Alex,
gold-plated
watch
hovercraft.
the cat cam.
Just like
Watch the
he's
cat cam.
always done.
That's why you got brought up. Because I was showing off the sussy chicken. So I was like, okay, well, you have to do a shout out now. And then I was showing us off of the axolotl, so hold on. But yeah, I'm sorry, the sussy chicken coming into frame was like the best thing ever, so we all kind of just lost it. And of course, now the cat has stolen my chair. That seems correct. Yeah, Alex the axolotl was making an appearance. Oh wait, I can try to see if I can show off the wallet, but it'll be easier on crafty hands. But one sec. Also, somebody needs to clip the sassy chicken going off screen on the cam. I have a clip of that. Chat's turning into a war zone again. Oh, Cassie. Your phone and you do not get along at all. Oh, Cassie.
Unattended bags will be taken home by staff.
Yeah, you should have seen that. Not that I want anyone to buy it, but y'all should see the new cat bed I just added to my throne. It is flippin' hilarious. There you go, Cassie. See? You got this. Oh, the sassy.
Megan Puss has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
Patients should assume all fires are intentional unless told otherwise.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to read our new illnesses. We have Portish head. Portish head affects both the body and mind. Once thought to be a cause of proximity to sea air, it is now known to be chiefly caused by living in Portish head. Oh. Doctors have discovered a new illness, pandemic. Involuntary attachment to kitchen utensils caused by extremely low levels of culinary skill. The pan must be carefully removed with a massive magnet. Patient is seeking treatment. Pandemic.
Announcement. Oh, nothing.
Oh no.
Maintenance
dying.
announcement. Plants need water.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Collect, trade, and snack with Morsel
That's fair,
Men.
Cassie.
Who will you find? Little Susie Salt, Bacon Dad, the Reverend Cheddar,
Can I get an amen?
Morsel Men, a handful of flavor, a mouthful of fun.
More 2 Point. More often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Oh, right. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Attention. Please pay attention to announcements. We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
By the way, the cat just straight stole my chair. I'm now sitting in my alternate chair. Yeah. Well, you know you can expand, right? Once you just have to have the money. It's not really obvious. It's not obvious, honestly.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to
Very
bring
much so.
some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
So yeah, see, essentially now that I've unlocked the new drug machine, now I can like get more buildings. That's essentially what happens. Yeah, you can also listen to Phyllis and see what lines they carry over into the new games. It's very amusing.
Patient to treatment. That's patient to treatment. Doctor wanted in Pan's lab. Doctor's GP's office.
Holistics is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money. Fortunately, I have equal amounts of sense and money.
Oh, well, that was a little. I feel like your legs should be locked in before you know. Oh, Inspector A, had not seen that one yet.
We're close to award season.
No. Yeah, we're not winning any awards, I don't think. Okay, we won some. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh, oh. Stop turning the magnet on before they get into the foot protection. Yeah, you don't want the pandemic. Don't get pandemic and you'll be fine. Yeah, just, you know. Do not recommend at all. You don't want to get that, 'cause that's what they have. Okay, Okay, this doctor is just not good at getting them into the machine correctly. Okay, own 2 buildings. Get the hospital level 6. Got it. Okay. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Patients should assume all fires are intentional unless told otherwise.
Oh, hey, they got their feet in. Hey! They did that one correctly. It only took 4 tries. 4 tries, it's fine. It's fine. Have you seen the lightheadedness one yet? One less lawsuit. We're not going to talk about how many patients have passed away. Yeah, we don't. Oh, you hadn't seen this yet? This is going to be a treat for you then. See? They come in, light bulb. The success rate on this one has not been good in this particular hospital, though.
Attention. Please lower your expectations.
Oh, thank goodness they didn't die for once. We're good. We're good. Yeah, see? No more lightheadedness. It's great. It's great. See, they're fine. Fine. They're fantastic. It's 2 point. You don't ask
We now
how.
bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take a look at the new fine dining establishment, Les Soufflés Tristes.
You remove the light
what a
bulb, and then
delight
they
to the
scan for
experienced
your
palate
original head, and then they give you a new head.
The
It's
scrambled
totally
emu
normal.
eggs on pickled toast are particularly good. I give it 4 salt shakers.
4 salt shakers. King Julian sounding voice. I mean, it's no different than how, one can just magically change from a mock star to a non-mock star, you know? Fine. It's fine. Okay. That's why we need. I mean, it's no different than how does one get a cooking pot stuck to one's head just from having, bad cooking skills, Group of ward patrons have fled from the Orb Wellness Center and are now looking for further treatment. The thought.
Attention. Please urinate accurately.
It seems more likely, but fair. It's 2 point. We just gotta go with the flow here. I mean, you also saw you also saw that one of the other's illnesses was verbal diarrhea. So like
Patients now arriving for the ward. Doctor to the deluxe clinic.
Two-Point Radio. Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
If you see anything suspicious, please investigate further. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water. Nurse to the pharmacy.
They said he was too old. They said he looked ridiculous. But when the world needs a hero must put on his spandex. This summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous Spandex in Perilous Spandex 5, A Stretch Too Far.
A perilous Plus Spandex 5, a stretch too far.
This
What?
is 2 Point Radio.
Ooh.
Some patients should be ashamed of their condition. You know who you are. Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic. No soiling the hospital.
If ever you have found yourself at a loss as to the correct usage of the English language, you may enjoy my popular guide to good grammar. A public service I perform with no shortage of humility. I would do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear your underdeveloped vocal abilities would make this quite impossible.
Doctor required in GP's office.
That ad break snuck up. on that break, shall return. We discovered a new illness. Um, I have not seen this one before, so yeah. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, head crabbedness. The sufferer's head has been seized by a rare form of parasitic crustaceans. Fortunately, a treatment is available that wrenches the creature from the victim, leaving their head healthy and uninfested. Excuse me? What? I beg your finest freaking pardon? I beg your finest freaking pardon?
Doctor to the
Which
DLC.
DLC added this? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Why did they make it fleshy colored? Why? Why did they make it fleshy colored? Why couldn't they make it like a silly color? Why did they make it look like something from Aliens? Stop it. No.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Help this poor person with this fleshy abomination on their head. Ew.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
I don't. I don't like the head.
You are listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really
Oh no, we have
going
Ghosty.
on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
That person's name was Yolanda Eruption. But that's...
I've started exploring past lives. I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing, and then another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
Do you ever feel like someone's watching? Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Yes, this is one of the older games, so that makes sense.
End of year approaching.
Oh, I empathize. Oh, oh. Do you not have a wheel scroll on your
Leave your
mouse?
toilet at home with chocolate spongy cake balls. Made with the most absorbent edible substances that science could find for
Well,
the
if you
person
need-
about town.
If you need
with more
frames,
liquids than
we can
time.
get you frames. It's not a big deal.
Ah, soak it all in.
More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Why do you feel like a bot? But yeah, if you want to return it, that's fine.
Production required in hands lab.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, if controller is what you're used to, it can be a little daunting to get used to keyboards.
Deluxe clinic.
Yeah, I get it. Your tree is coming along nicely. Can't wait to see it. Well, yeah. Have fun. Well, that's part of the fun. Duh.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
So technically the challenge ends on the 29th, and I'm showing off the builds on the following day, the 30th, on my stream. Try to give you as many days as possible. Ah, gotcha. I mean, I could do it either day, depending on if y'all are done by the 29th. It depends on where everyone's at. What is it? Just, oh, that happened. You stop unaliving?
Maintenance needed in staff room.
Yeah, you don't have to use the whole allotted time, ever. But if you need the whole time, then yeah, of course, then that's what it's there for.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Looks like the healthcare branch of the holistics company, known to some as hemp, is in trouble again. Apparently, Elixir, your latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
Hey, you've been working hard. New illness discovered. Freudian lips. Tendency to pout excessively when faced with a camera, caused by a buildup of lewd thoughts and this.
Patient to treatment. That's patient to treatment.
Hey, Ivy John. Merry Christmas. How are you? That's a pretty big market. Sounds good, Cassie.
A warm greeting to you all this fine morning, especially those of you in Flottering, where renovations have been completed on the bridge that leads to the town's ancient castle. Officials say people crossing over will no longer need to wear parachutes and life jackets. It just won't be the same.
Maintenance required in GP's office.
Thank you for the resub. Glad you got your emo back. You also see the other emote that has made an appearance. Now that you've subbed. That one. Thought you would have fun with that one too. Okay, what are we doing? don't have enough for the pudding platter. That's a bummer. Noises they make. Very silly. Oh, just so everyone knows, I am working on getting. I'll try to get it for late January, but I'm working on getting a ChitChat tea emote.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
I went to the Cirque de Parfait recently. I was impressed by how experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
Attention. Could any loose kudosh please be handed in at reception? Thank you.
therapist says I need to relax more. Find a hobby. If you have any suggestions, please send them in. I'll keep you posted on how my search goes. Anything's better than my last hobby, collecting traffic cones.
May we request that all outpatients kindly get out.
Beware clowns. Slaughtering has a bit of a problem recently. Clowns. They're everywhere. Apparently, they just keep escaping from the traveling circus. Their hijinks can be a real nuisance. We'll need some new equipment to deal with them. The Orb Foundation has a patent method for recalibrating their minds of clowns, supporting their rehabilitation back into society. They have offered to supply us with the necessary equipment if we can demonstrate our ability to mold our own staff. Sounds a bit sinister to me, but who am I to judge?
Regular breathing helps prevent stress, clouded thoughts, and death.
Yes, very much so. So yeah, the older 2 Point games definitely had a more linear path. This is also the tutorial, essentially. So each 1 star is the tutorial in each hospital, essentially. So you're learning about each skill that you need to learn about. So like right now you're learning about the training, how to train your staff. So it's a little more controlled, if that makes sense. And that's why it's like that. So yeah. Doing anything willy-nilly. There's that nihilistic semicolon again. Not saying it's bad. Yeah. It's just a different type of gameplay, right? So like,
No pillaging, please.
Brought to you by Aunt Change Plus. Replace your aunt with a cleaner, more generous aunt. More 2 Point. More Outtro.
flipping commercials have not changed. That's still ridiculous. Yeah, the commercials have not at all changed through all the games. That is not, like, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even. Ooh. Ooh. Am I training on? Yeah, so what I was gonna say before, the commercial just distracted the crap out of me. Um, yeah, so the older games definitely, unless you're playing sandbox, definitely guided you more aggressively to start to make sure that you got all the understanding of the game mechanics. Where
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Museum kind of packages it all up front and then lets you loose essentially into the game a lot sooner. They also I couldn't think of any major in-game redeems. Just because there's also no Twitch integration, because that's how old this game is. But Skip, if you want, I can definitely name a character off you. I have channel points spent. I'm gonna say save your channel points for when we do the streamathon for the anniversary in January, in the first week of January, because that's when my channel anniversary is. So, and you can use your channel points to far more damaging hilarity and for far more evil purposes. Skip, you want to use them for far more evil purposes. You know? Hey, I know you want to scratch that itch, and I just want to help you get there on,
Patients should keep
fueling your
punishes
evil
to
ways.
themselves.
Leave all my own terms. And I would never, ever, force you to be evil. I'm just, I figured you want to maximize your evil. I would never play mind games. Are you crazy?
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Evil? No. Away with words.
45th caller
maybe.
today will win tickets to the rock festival taking place next month. I admire a station
Gremlin.
manager's optimism.
Yes.
The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
Threatened like a smaller fish. No.
Nurse needed in ward.
Oh, double exclamation point. Lake might be feeling a ghost fish. Literally, I've never seen that one before. Don't have a... But we can build a... Oh, the DJ? Oh, there's so many DJ things. Goodness only knows what they're saying half of the time. You can rewind, by the way. if you want to hear what it said. I have rewind on this channel. If I wasn't talking over it.
And their chronic conditions are welcomed back to the hospital. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
No, this doesn't have subtitles yet. That was a future feature. That in campus. Oh. Oh, the voice. Gotcha. The voice was so soothing and sensual. Like, oh yeah, there's some yeah, that particular voice is pretty pretty nice. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, there is a plethora of voices. That is that the werewolf one? Or is that the... Yeah, because there's the werewolf one. There's the hippie one has a pretty low voice. I'll have to pay attention. Might be the werewolf one, I think.
Why is it whenever you clip your nails in front of a computer, one of the nails always flies into the cracks of your keyboard? Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know. No one knows.
Is that him? Or was it a different one? Because that's the hippie. I love the DJs. They crack me up. They never fail to amuse me.
Patients should wash their hands at all times. Doctor required in Pan's lab.
Well, here, Skip. Got to see how this pan extraction works. It's very scientific. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
They never do it right. Maybe they'll do it right this time. Nope. Put the feet into the holder before turning on the magnet. Oh dear. It is. It's. I mean, it still technically works, you know. Ooh, ooh. What is this? Wait, what is this character's name? Spike Purple? Okay, that's a name. Harry Muddle. Milo Trousers. Alfred Riddle. Okay. Somebody just tooted. That was great. Fantastic. Love it. No
Patients
notes.
are not permitted to sleep in ward beds. We're busy. Recover at home.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Hello to all my faithful listeners out there. This is Ricky Hawthorne, ready to pour another jar of good old-fashioned honey into your ears. And remember, the honey I'm referring to here is my voice. There's no need to panic and call in to complain like last time.
New illness discovered. Monobrow. Extreme hair growth caused by excessive consumption of both highbrow and lowbrow entertainment. The monobrow must carefully be removed and placed in a secure container to prevent it from escaping. What? Oh. Speaking of escaping. That's what's running around on the ground. The monobrows. Monobrows.
Staff are asked to seem qualified. Pandemic patients on the way. Pharmacy, calling nurse.
How did they all fit in that car?
The health minister is arriving.
Dr. Juggle, please stop touching the plants. Hey, they actually did it right. What do you mean ad break again? We're just on an ad break. Guess we're going into another ad break. Be back after this ad break. Okay, we back.
To all patients with no money, you are now discharged.
Oh, look,
Janitor,
a strawberry.
to repair drug mixer.
Ooh, not easy.
Well, would you believe it? A tree came crashing through my conservatory last night. Well, no sense dwelling on the past, and the place does look greener now. Here's a nice song to celebrate.
Please clean up after yourself and others.
Dehumifier.
Nurse required in clown clinic.
Not a dehumidifier, a dehumifier. I forgot what this does. Yep. That's how. That's how. Let's cure them with depression. I mean, they seem fine. Ish.
Don't interact with other patients. You don't know where they've been.
Nothing like shooting a wild eyebrow.
Patients are asked to wait their turn. Interview approaching.
I mean, Inspector, at least you didn't get to see the head crabbiness. Missed that one. That was terrifying. Yeah. It was straight out of Aliens. It was terrifying. I hated it. And you used the lamp. Machine to get it off. It's so gross. I could probably go back to the other hospital and see if anyone has it. No, if I had to suffer you, I'll have to suffer. Watch, it's not going to show up. Yeah. They were like, head crabbiness. I'm like, oh, I was thinking like, you know, just a funny little, like, adorable crustacean. No. No. It was not funny.
To prepare drug mixer.
Horrible. Horrible. Pandemic. Monobrow. Yeah, see, you got these amusing ones like with the monobrow. And then they threw in that. Yeah, head crabbedness. That's what it was called. Oh. Well, thanks for stopping by and dropping the strawberry. If it doesn't show up, I'll go clip it later so y'all can see it. New illness discovered. Potty mouth. When the patient opens their mouth, terrible things happen, caused by drinking water from a toilet sink or a toilet. bought cream cheese the other day and forgot to put it away. Well, the recipe does call for room temp cream cheese. Don't think it meant for it to be out 48 hours. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not that room temp. Only kind of room temp. So yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
That would cause pot. Yeah, that would probably cause potty mouth. Exactly. You just don't want to have to go to the store. And I mean, I don't blame you, especially this close to the holiday. Totally get that. Yeah. I empathize. But if you go now and get it over with, then you don't have to go again, hopefully.
Patients should tell staff their darkest secrets for medical reasons.
Should they now? True. What's up? Got it. I figured I shall. Everyone's doing that last minute shopping.
Health inspector now arriving at the hospital. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water. Doctor wanted in Pan's lab.
Oh, I redo my layouts all the time, Cassie. Just so you know. Because sometimes you have to. Never hesitate redoing your layouts. Especially when you get new rooms and stuff.
Terrible things happen every day. You could lose a toe. Your house. Even your life. That's why you need insurance like Swindles Insurance. Swindles, because peace of mind is worth a piece of your soul. This is 2 Point Radio.
Benji, just blocked you blocked my mono shot. Ugh, you a-hole. The clear shot, and they got in my way.
Doctor to the deluxe clinic.
Objected to that, and none of you all have seen it yet.
Doctor needed in psychiatry. Nurse to general diagnosis. Patients are not permitted to sleep in ward beds. We're busy. Recover at home. Doctor required in Pan's lab. Doctor to GP's office. Warning, try not to slip in the sick.
A report released today claims that 2 Point County has the best medical coverage in the country. And while it does say it can't vouch for what goes on in the Orb Wellness Centres, they're sure those are top-notch too. That's good enough for me.
on the way. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water. Janitor needed to repair extractor pan.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Would you believe it? Old Henry Jobsworth, the local health and safety inspector, is threatening to close down Merrydung Farm. Apparently the place is infested with cows, pigs and chickens. Steady on, Henry.
Welcome back. Okay. I'm gonna actually pause. Know what time it is. I'm gonna pause right there. Okay. Find somebody to raid. Just a reminder, I should be able to stream Crafty Hands on Saturday, no problem. So that should be fine, barring any, issues with schedules and stuff. So that'll be back on. And then Tuesday we'll be streaming. And then I will let y'all know. I'll be announcing when the official anniversary stream will be. It'll not be on the actual anniversary just because, that's New Year's Day. Not always the best day for streams. So I got to make a decision when I want to do that. So I will figure it out. It'll either be the Friday or the Saturday. So I'm going to make a decision on that. So I'll let y'all know, and then I'll let y'all know what the goals are and all the silliness and all that stuff. So we'll have some fun with that. We'll definitely be doing the water park sim crowd control during that stream. Since y'all unlock that, we want to do that for fun. And there'll probably be a couple other things we'll be doing. So yeah. That'll be upon us before you know it. That's going to be super fun. Cat held my chair hostage the whole stream. I had to use my alternate chair. Okay, let's go raid. It's Talia Plays. If you are a subscriber, well, you're just going to use our Congaladol. And if not, then you can use any emotes that make you happy if you're a follower. Here is the raid message. Don't forget to copy it if you're joining us. But again, I appreciate so much that you were able to join after the little break. Thanks for letting me have a little break, especially after doing 12 days in a row. Went a little longer, obviously, than I had originally intended for the break, but it was definitely needed. I hopefully will see you all over at Crafty Hands. There we go. I hope to see you all over at Crafty Hands. If not, maybe I'll see you next Tuesday. We should be doing the Minecraft stuff. We'll see what's going on. go from there. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by, and I hope you all have a like that. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.